Now, by using these rule, how we can solve the problem? Solve that 11 plus 2x less than minus 5. We have a three cases when x is positive integer, when x is negative integer, when x is a real number. So how can you solve it? We can just assume that with the equal sign. So we can transfer the number left either right. We have the problem 11 plus 2x less than minus 5. So 11 transfer from right hand side, so that 11 having a positive sign in left hand, so in right hand they having a negative sign. It means we are getting here 2x less or equals to, question having a equal sign, correction it, question having a equal sign. So we can use here 11 from the right hand side, so we are getting here a negative sign, minus 11 minus 5 minus 16. So we want to solve for x, so we can remove here the value is 2. By this we are dividing to both these side. 2 is a positive number, so we can divide by 2 both these side. According to the rule, doesn't change the sign of inequality. So we have 2 to cancel, we are getting here x, and 16 divided by 2 is minus 8. So that be the solution for x less or equal minus 8 represent into the number line. That be a number line minus infinity to plus infinity. That be the number is 8 minus 8, and the left value from that minus 9 minus 10 minus 11 and so on, and right value is minus 7 minus 6 minus 5 and so on. So we can choose the number of x which is less than minus 8, and the less than minus 8 is the left hand side of it. So that be the solution part, minus infinity up to minus 8. These are the solution part which we are shaded in our intervals. So we have a three cases. First case is x is positive integer. When x is positive integer, first we choosing here x is negative integer. So how many negative integer are there? Dash minus 10 minus 9 and minus 8. We are choosing the minus 8 because they having a equal sign. Why we are choosing here minus 8? Because they having a equal sign. It means the minus 8 is included number. First case is that x is negative integer. Second case is that x is a positive integer. In the solution set minus infinity to minus 8, no positive value are there. So x will be a no solution defined with the null set. Null set means no element in there. Third case is x is a real number. So infinite real number exists between the number minus 8 to minus infinity to minus 8. Therefore we can't write it. So we can define with the bracket x. That sign is called belongs. Belongs means is the part of, is the element of. X is the element of minus infinity to minus 8. Minus infinity taking the open interval because we can't reach that number. So we can use here the open interval, means that will be a excluded element, and minus 8 is included element because in question they having a equal sign. If in question they have not equal sign, so we can take is a open interval. So the solution set of x real number defined by the bracket minus infinity to minus 8. Example 2, solve for x 4 minus 3x greater than 10. We have three cases. X is negative integer, x is positive integer, x is a whole number, x is a real number. How can you solve it? Again we have a problem 4 minus 3x greater than 10. So we can transfer the number is plus 4 to the right hand side. It will be a minus 4, and use the same sign of it. Minus 3x greater than 10 minus 4, that will be a 6. Again we want to make here only the value consist is x, so that minus 3 divided both sides because we want to make here is x. If we can divide the negative quantity, so by the rule the sign of inequality should be changed. In previous video we can discuss about it. So the sign is greater than converting into the less than sign. If the sign is less than, so it will be converting into a greater sign because we can divide by the negative quantity. So we can divide minus 3 and minus 3 both sides. We get here x and we get here minus 2. So the solution set is that x less than of minus 2. So the number line says that x less than minus 2. So minus 2, that value minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 7 and so on. These are the less value of minus 2. So that be the solution set. We are taking those number in that solution set. First case is that x is a negative integer. So how many negative integers are there? So we have dash up to minus 4, minus 3. Only we can put here minus 3 because minus 2 is excluded. Why is excluded? Because they are not having the equal sign. So we can take only the negative integer minus 3. Minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7 and so on. Second case is that x is a positive integer. So how many positive integer there? Again, the solution set consists the value minus infinity to minus 2. No positive value are in their solution set. So there will be a no solution, either the null set. Third case is x is a whole number. Again, we know that the whole number start from 1. So 1 is out of the solution set. Again, there will be the no solution. Next case, x is a real number. We know that infinite real number exists in that two number. So we can define with the bracket minus infinity to minus 2. Minus infinity, either the plus infinity, always take the open interval, and minus 2 again take the open interval, because the inequality doesn't having a equal sign. So that will be a solution set.